this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to show you how to cook air fry lentils. So next on our meal prep plan, I have lentils. I love these lentils, and they came about because some of our readers said I'm vegetarian or they were vegan, and there's a real lack of beans and lentils recipes for the air fryer. So I thought to myself, what could I actually make with some lentils? So I was thinking the canned lentils like these ones and what I could make with them, and I came up with this delicious Moroccan lentils recipe that is just perfect for throwing over jacket potatoes or in air fry easy every day. We have it over sweet potatoes, and it's also delicious as a wraps filling. We were doing the wraps for the chicken recipe for the cookbook, and I said to my editor, I had some left over and I put the lentils in the wraps, and I followed the recipe to the letter, except I didn't use chicken and obviously I used lentils instead. So it was lentils with lots of yummy cheese and everything, and they were so nice. So they ended up as a recipe variation on our lentil loaded sweet potatoes, and I just wanted to show you just how easy they are to prep, and then how you can use them with wraps or jacket potatoes or however you want them. And even though I've mentioned the cheese, the actual preparation of the actual lentils recipe itself is vegan. So you've got brown lentils from a can that have been drained, you've got tinned tomatoes, you've got some basic seasonings, you've got our Moroccan marinade from the marinades page of the cookbook, as well as some chopped fresh coriander and some onion. So like I say, vegan as is. Did you know that we have a free air fryer mini course? It runs for 5 days, is delivered by email, covers 5 important air fry beginner topics, and includes a free PDF and free recipes. Simply head over to RecipeThis.com and search mini course for full details. The only time it isn't vegan is when we transform it into wraps with some cheese and then obviously some fillet. But during the making of the cookbook, we also tried the lactose-free fillet, which was also very nice and can be used in its place. And we also tried the vegan cathedral cheese as well. So if you are vegan, or if like some of our readers, you're lactose intolerant, then that is the way to go with this recipe. But first, I'm going to run through prepping the lentils for meal prep so that you've got a supply in your fridge, and then you can just warm them up in a foil tray like we've got here, and then they're quick for a great side dish for dinner. So I've already drained the lentils, so throw in the lentils into the container. Then add in a can of tinned tomatoes, or you can use some passata, or you can use a mixture of both. And then this is a single batch of my Moroccan marinade. Oh, and by the way, if you've got fussy kids, my 9-year-old is the fussiest kid I know, and she loves it. She said, have you got any more of those lentil wraps, please, Mummy? So when I said I was going to do it on video, and she knew I was doing the video at some point this week, it's like, have you done them yet for me, Mummy? So then, salt, some pepper, and then for seasonings, I've got some smoked paprika. This is also in the Moroccan marinade, by the way, but it gives it an extra kick, doesn't it? A bit of cumin. And then, last but not least, some onion and some coriander that the lovely Dom prepped for me earlier. And then you just need a spoon to get it all mixed in. I'm using this teaspoon just because I don't want to make more washing up. And also because you don't want to mix it too fast, because you don't want it all spilling out. So if you look here, it's coming together perfectly. And then it's almost ready for the air fryer. I mean, just look at that. It's a little tray full of food. You know, we're using pantry staples here. It's just so easy. You know, I mean, for something relatively healthy as well. And just think, tin tomatoes, you can cook with them in the air fryer. And these foil containers are just absolutely perfect for it. I mean, oh, look at that. So, better get it in the air fryer before I drop it. I'm kidding, of course, but you never know. And then careful, because depending on which air fryer you have, some of them you might have to bend the foil tray a bit to get it to fit. Because if you look, that's an absolute perfect fit, and that's using a Philips Air Fryer XL. You can get different sized foil trays depending on which type of air fryer you've got, so you can get it so that they fit your type. But they're a brilliant time saver. And then, looking for 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, and I'm gonna go with 10 minutes. But also, have these in so many different ways, and you can freeze them in portions as well. They're brilliant for that. So, you know, just think of how you could use these, and you could also make a swap. You could swap the brown lentils, for example, for some taco beans mix. You could use taco dried seasoning mix instead of the Moroccan marinade. It's just one of those recipes where you can do so many different things with it. And we've beat. So, shall we check on those wonderful creamy lentils? So, that's what your lentils look like now. Don't they look fantastic? Oh wow, look at those. And like I said, they're just brilliant as your alternative to a topping. You know, they can work like your bolognese. You could have them on top of some pasta, jacket potatoes, so many different uses. But what I really like to do with them is to make wraps out of them. So if you want to learn how to make them into some wraps, check out our next video where we're going to run through our lentil wraps. Have you checked out Air Fryer Easy Everyday yet? It's our brand new air fryer cookbook, following on from the success of the Complete Air Fryer cookbook. It has over 140 everyday air fryer recipes for you to follow along with at home in your air fryer. Perfect for different types of air fryers too, as it covers the air fryer oven, basket and dual air fryers, as well as some fun recipes if you're cooking for one. So what are you waiting for? Go and order yourself a copy now and you will not be disappointed. It's from 12 years of air frying. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Pinterest, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course you can also find us on TikTok. But best of all, head over to recipethis.com/newsletter to join our weekly newsletter. And I'm Sam, and thanks again for watching.